Hey Noville fans, good morning, and we're gonna have a late start I guess today. We're gonna go back up there and do some gallivanting up at South Pittsburg area. Maybe go by Lodge. Come with us. All right, so we finally made it to the Lodge factory here in South Pittsburg, Tennessee. And we're gonna go in here and check this place out, see what it's all about. They got some cool little cast iron figurines here.
Sorry. Please, Tim.
That's Lucky. Penelope. Oh. And Ferris. As in ferrous iron, I guess, since they are made of iron. But there's the family. Go stand with them, Mom.
Maybe come over here on the back side.
Oh yeah, they got little funny pan butts also. I guess they do. Yeah. But there they are. Pan people. Or whatever you want to call them, I don't know. Pan people? What would you call them?
Sculptures.
Sculptures? Pan people, sculptures, you know. We already know what we like, RC Cola and moon pies. Here close by, of course, we got the Rock City, and these are popular Rock City birdhouses that you'll see around here.
Luke liked those. Larry's daddy, he always had them.
Yeah.
And Larry would buy them in memory of, and we'd put them one up out there, you know. Larry's daddy, he put them up for this guy at his house. We got him hooked on them.
Oh boy.
Here you go.
A fire fishing pole for your wieners and marshmallows. Nice. I think here is what people want to see and purchase. All these wonderful cast iron skillets and griddles and pans and pots, whatever you can think of. They seem to have a nice little assortment of things. And I'm telling you, the prices here at the Lodge are a lot cheaper than what you're going to find in especially Cracker Barrel or those kind of places, because here's a big old 15-inch skillet for $38. But get it from the source, and get it for a good price.
Wait,
Got the side you're looking for?
you think that would work?
Yeah, it'd make a nice little pound of cornbread.
They don't have labels in of it, so. And that look okay?
Go ahead.
I'm going right there where you're at. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I put it back for later, y'all. Let me forget it. Cause we're gonna go. Oh.
You got her something, huh? Lodge cast iron. Okay. All right, we're going to enter the museum now and check out the history of all these famous pans and pots and everything cast iron. It seems to be pretty impressive, especially a little line of, I guess, conveyor belt of pans they got going through here, which is pretty impressive. I guess doing a little assembly. All right, here. Oh, here's how it's done with the still and everything else, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
We have the scrap still in there. Mix it.
Mix it with the pig iron. Got the chassis. That's up your alloy. to make the pans. Yep, you get to sit there and operate the little doohickey thing. Cool. All right. Looking at your little pattern wall here. Different shapes and sizes they can be able to mold out. Nice little interactive game of mix and match. A little video showing you how it's pressed, made. Pretty impressive. Alright, so as you can see here, this is going through the process of basically showing you how they start with molding the pans, and from there they'll take it and pour it into the molds, do a process of shaking out all the bits and stuff by mixing it with certain other irons and stuff like that to shake off any debris and stuff. Do a thing called shot blasting, where they take it through and shoot it with all these little pellets of different stuff to help clean the steel a little bit. They'll take it through a process of grinding, getting rid of all the rough edges, and it has a washing station for it to go through to get it clean. And from there they'll take it and they'll dry everything down and season it. And once they season it, then of course they'll package, and it says that they ship over 50 million pounds of this stuff to over 50 countries. So per year, 50 million pounds of it is shipped. So that's how the process of these pans and things are made here at the lodge. Apparently they made a series for Dolly Parton here, and seems pretty fancy with her little picture on the bottom of there. But yeah, Dolly Parton got in on it and got her little skillet made with her image. Pretty impressive stuff. But all of these, I mean, these pans can be good for everything. Grilling, braising. Here's examples of different commemorative stuff they had on here. Tabasco, Bryant sausage, if you know some of those from this area there. Kellogg's, Moon Pies, Jack Daniels, Ducks Unlimited, Bass Pro John Deere. So pretty impressive stuff. They can be able to stamp these with different commemorative things. This is the museum portion.
Yeah.
Enjoy the culture, Mother. Enjoy the culture of the skillet.
I'm just asking because I was turning.
That's the setup we need right there with the grill. Your cast iron story. Here we go. If you want to know the story of your cast iron, this is where you will find it here. So, makers of the past, different manufacturing companies there. Ooh, buddy. Now check out the size of that skillet right there. That is a big old skillet. Man, think of what that could cook. Check out the size of this big giant skillet. I mean, that is huge.
Largest cast iron skillet. The process began with making a sand mold. This mold used 166,000 pounds of sand. Pouring the molten iron was next, and once the skillet cooled down, its final weight was 14,360 pounds. The skillet was removed from the sand mold and cleaned up in a shot house. Then it was ground by hand to make it look nice and shiny. Finally, it was shipped to live right here in the Lodge Museum of Cast Iron.
Okay, Tanya, let's play a game of fact or fiction with the Mythbusters over here. Here we go. What does this say? Your cast iron cookware is ruined if it rusts. Is that fact or fiction? Is it ruined?
Fiction.
That is fiction. You think? Fiction. While rust can happen, it can be easily removed. Simply scrub the area with steel wool, wash and re-season your pan to prevent rust from returning. Dry promptly after each use and finish with a light layer of cooking oil. Oh, what's another one here? Fact or fiction? You can use metal utensils on cast iron cookware. Fact. Okay. Fact. Cast iron is the most durable metal you'll ever cook with. This means any utensils welcome silicone, wood, and even metal. Ooh, what about this one? This is always a controversial topic. You can cook acidic or alkaline food in cast iron. Fact or fiction?
It is fact.
Fact. In a small quantity, these foods are just fine to cook in brand new cookware, but large amounts of very acidic or alkaline foods can break down the seasoning when cooked for extended periods of time. If that happens, just reseason. How about that? And there we go. That's our fact or fiction for the day.
On glass top stoves?
Yes, that is a fact, because we do.
Do you use soap or no soap?
Well, I use no soap.
Did you cast your vote?
No, but it says 1 vote per person, so I would be putting like 20 votes in there because I'm not a good person. The great debate.
Tim says no soap.
Mm-hmm.
I use soap occasionally if it's really bad.
But
if it's really bad, but only a little
But
bit.
to properly do it is to really heat the pan good and break everything up and then wash it in the hot water. And
It depends on what's on it. See? You can use soap if desired.
But I don't know. Okay. Well, I really don't use soap on mine.
Why do you use soap necessary? Hot water.
I just use a lot of, I heat the pan up, run it under hot water, scrub the pee out of it, and then reseason it, and that's it.
Put it in the oven. I put them in the oven.
Yeah, put them in the oven for about an hour and let it sit in there until it's completely done. So, yeah, that's how I get my stuff done. Ah, the Generations of Lodge Tunnel. Oh, look at this. Joseph Lodge, the man, the myth. Thank you. Thank you very much for your contributions. Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Already told him thank you. He didn't respond.
It's during the Civil War.
Joseph Lodge, born in 1848 in Thornsbury Township,
He
Pennsylvania.
had nice penmanship.
Oh wow. He must have been well educated, huh?
Yeah, I love that writing right there.
Do you love that? So the first generation post-Civil War South, this is what's made.
So he
Skillets.
wasn't old enough to go to God, I guess.
Joseph Lodge. Gus Hyatt.
Wanted to tell the story. There's this cast iron cookware company in Tennessee that's been making cookware for
Great Depression.
and now they've revolutionized
Making figures, cast iron figures.
furniture, shall I say, from out south. Done lots of exciting things with stuff.
Here's the molding of sand. Make your own mold.
Most sought after kind of chef.
The third generation, Kellerman Brothers. Joseph Lodge's grandchildren built a thriving modern company. ready to be passed down once again. 4th generation, modernized production. Very nice. Cousins Bob Kellerman, Henry Lodge, and Bill Kellerman. And use little hot off the line. The 5th generation. The legacy vault. Here you seem to find ledger books and actual cast irons. Ledger books. A safe for them to put the ledger books in to keep them safe in the safe. And different types of the pens. Alright, we made it out of there somewhat painless. Got a couple of Dutch ovens here to enjoy and the skillets. We're going to use that to cook some stuff when we get back to Kansas City. So we'll see you on that one. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So see you in the next one. Toodles.